Hi everybody, this is the African Jumbie. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, give the video a like, and leave a comment. To my returning subscribers, thank you for always being here. Thank you for commenting on my videos. Thank you for liking my videos. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. Yeah, I'm not feeling well. I am suffering from the effects of malaria. I've been traveling around a lot lately, and I went to buy some goods for my business, and I contracted malaria. The lodge that I normally stay at when I go to buy goods, the first couple of nights I was there was okay, and then the third night, there were so many mosquitoes, and I was thinking, why the hell are there so much mosquitoes here tonight? Yeah, and man, it was itching, it was burning, and itching, and I knew when I woke up the morning, there were like blood stains on the bed sheets, right? You can tell when I was bitten by the mosquitoes, and maybe I turned, whatever, they got squashed, and you can see I knew, my God. And just before I left, right, I started to feel chills, and I knew something was wrong. But if you come into Africa, like I said, make sure you go see your doctor. And one of the things you should get from your doctor is malaria drugs. There are two types of malaria. Well, there are malaria drugs that you can take to prevent you from contracting malaria. And there are the ones that you can take that if you contract malaria, you take those drugs. I usually get the one from my doctor that if you contract malaria, then you can take it, because I don't want to be, taking drugs and I don't have malaria. That's me. But there are two types, right? So you can choose the one that is right for you. But make sure if you're coming to Africa, don't forget that's one of the things you should have on your list: malaria drugs. Right? So yeah, I'm not 100% yet. I am feeling better, but the fever has subsided, but I'm not 100%. So I'm sitting at home and I'm doing this video. And the reason why I'm doing this video, right? There's a diasporan here. She made a comment on my video, and she said about a video I did about business. And she said she wish she can travel to the rural areas, to do business too. But because she's a woman, she can't, right? And it struck a chord with me. It's somebody who is here, somebody has been here for a long time, somebody who I respect. I have never met her, but I respect her because she's knowledgeable about things here. She does like consultation. She's been here for a while. So I was thinking about it, right? I said, yeah, it's true, If you are a woman in Tanzania, you are objectified. I've seen it. I always talk about, being a man here in Africa, in Tanzania, and how, I'm here and I feel good because I can be a man. But being a man does not mean that you have to disrespect a woman. And if you come here as a single woman, trying to navigate the system, trying to navigate everyday life in Africa, you would experience things that you don't normally experience in North America. And in North America, you hear like women talk about sexual harassment. You hear women talk about certain things, right? Hey, my friend, it is nothing compared to what you will experience here. I've seen it outside that I've seen it in front of me. A woman will be walking and she's grabbed, touched. I had an experience not too long ago that this young woman was just walking in like front of me, and this guy, just touched her. And I was shocked, but not surprised. And I was thinking, man, if this was my daughter or my sister, hey, right? So what am I talking about in the broader sense? I had an incident in my office, yes, and I will talk about it because I don't show my office staff on my videos. I don't show my office on my videos. So who I'm talking about, it'll be okay. I'm not going to call name, but you guys know that I always talk about my Tanzanian, my best friend in Tanzania, the one who helps me navigate the system here. And you may have seen him on like a couple of my videos, right? My best Tanzanian friend. I had an incident in my office. Most of the people that work for me are people in my neighborhood who I've known, guys in my neighborhood who I've known. And one day I realized there are too many guys working in this office here. So I said, let's hire a woman. We need to, hire somebody, just change up the look of the office, right? So I personally wanted to hire a female. And this girl came, we hired her. She works for us. She did not tell me what happened, but it was brought to my attention and I had to do something. When you are an employee, you don't know or you don't deal with certain things. But when you have people working for you, hey, my friend, it's a different story. You would have to deal with things that normally you wouldn't have to deal with. When complaints come to you, complaint from a customer, complaints from employee, when things in the office are not going well and you may have to pull some people up. It's a different dynamics, eh? So what happened? She complained to one of the guys in the office and she said that my best Tanzanian friend was harassing her sexually. I mean, he asked her for sex. Well, it's like sexual harassment, touching. And she didn't want to tell me because she knew that he's my best friend. He's my right hand in the office and he's my best friend. So she didn't want to tell me because she was scared that she was going to get fired. Or I wouldn't do anything about it because he's my best friend. So it so happened that the person that she told me, and I had to do something about it. Because now I know. So I cannot pretend that I did not know. I had to address it. And personally for me, this is something that I do not take lightly. This is something I do not take lightly. I've seen on my job in Toronto, I've seen two people. They had a relationship, and the relationship broke down. And after the relationship broke down, man, there was animosity between these two people. The woman complained that she was being sexually harassed by the guy. And I've seen what that can do. I have seen in my job other women complain that some of the guys made, inappropriate like gesture towards them. And for me personally, this is something that I don't take lightly. So when it was brought to my attention, I had to address it. But guess what? The person involved is my best Tanzanian friend. The person involved is my right-hand man at the office. What do I do in a situation like this? I was shocked. And I know, like I said, when I'm out there, I know, and I know what I see. And I always ask myself, I wonder how these women are feeling when they are walking and the way that guys would objectify them. I'm telling you, a woman would be walking down the street and a guy would just stop and just stare at her bum, and just the way that they look at them and the touching, and I'm saying unwanted touch. I've seen it. And those of you from the diaspora who have been to Africa, who have been to Tanzania, you can confirm what I'm talking about. Those of you who live in Tanzania, Africa at large, you can confirm what I'm talking about. So what I did, I called a meeting. between the both of them. First, I call a meeting and I spoke about what I heard. I asked her if it's true. She said yes. And I asked her why didn't she come to me? She felt so uncomfortable. Why didn't she come to me? And she reaffirmed what she told the other employee, that she didn't want to tell me because she knew that he's my best friend and he's my right-hand guy. So she didn't want to tell me. I asked him and he said, oh yeah, but you know, I was joking, you know, the normal. But I said, no. But I realized, maybe I can be wrong, but I realized that those subjects are not dealt with here. And it was not talked about here. So I'm saying, do I fire this guy who helped me get all my stuff done, who helped me and who is helping me? What do I do in a situation like this, eh? Because if I didn't do anything, and it happened to go further, then I am responsible. I'm responsible. So what I did, and I hope I made the right decision, but this is the decision that I made. And it's not over yet, right? It's not over yet, because I'm hoping that maybe as my business grow, that I can find someone who can come into the office and have a discussion with my employee about behaviors that is acceptable and not acceptable in the workplace, right? And it is something that I'm interested in doing at my workplace. So it is not 100% over, but I think I was able to solve it 75%. So if you don't agree with me, let me know in the comment section, right? But what I did, I said, okay, this is the first incident that is being brought to my attention. It is unacceptable, and it will not be tolerated in this office, yeah? There are boundaries that you do not cross. And in this office, you are not allowed to approach anyone sexually in this office. And moving forward, if it is brought to my attention, there will be no second chances. I did not come to this decision because you are my best friend and because you are my right-hand guy. I did not come to this decision. I am coming to this decision because it is the first incident that was brought to me, and maybe things here happen in a different way. So I'm giving like leeway. But moving forward, the line is drawn. And if the line is crossed, you would have to go. Then I asked her if she was comfortable with the decision that I made, and she said yes. Okay? Then I called a general meeting with my staff, and I let it be known that those type of behavior will not be tolerated in this office. No, this type of behaviors will not be tolerated in my office. Whatever you do out there, when you step into this office, leave it out there. I don't want to hear any more complaints about anyone being approached sexually. And as my business grow, we're going to be bringing in more employees. And I will not tolerate this type of behavior. So I'm talking about this because when I read the comment on one of my videos, it like triggered, you know, what happened that happened, you know, about like 2 months ago. I was not going to like talk about it because it was not a subject that I was going to like talk about, make a video about at all. It was not. But when I read that comment, you know, it just triggered, and I said, let me just make a video briefly on this. I have other videos backed up, you know, that I want to upload, but I just wanted to do this video briefly to like talk about it and to hear what you guys think, if I made the right decision or not. Leave a comment, let me know in the comment section. But moving forward, those type of behaviors will not be accepted. It doesn't matter who you are. It will not be accepted in my office. I will come down on it forcefully, but I figure that it, as it was the first incident, I chose to handle it that way. This is the African Jumbie. Thank you for watching my video. Give the video a like, leave a comment. Let's talk about this in the comment section. Continue straying with me as I navigate the complexity of Tanzania. Peace and love.